With Antonio Conte, I gave respect to him when he won the Italian league with Inter Milan, and it was the first time that
they had won it since 2010.
Never mind that. It was the first time that Juve didn't win it. He did this. It's equivalent to like Dortmund winning the Bundesliga again.
Yeah.
And he came to Chelsea in the 2016-2017 season, and a lot of people were hyping up. That's when the managers were stacked. That's when Mourinho was there. There was Klopp, Pep Guardiola. That was his very first season. Ranieri,
Ancelotti.
No, Ancelotti wasn't there at the time.
At Everton.
No, this is 2016-2017.
Oh yeah, my bad. You are right.
Yeah. So when Antonio Conte landed, right, everyone recognized him like, yeah, he's a good manager, so and so. But no one really said much. They went on to win the league. It is very first season there, and that is not spoken about.
Yeah.
Spurs were very, very good that year. They finished with 86 points, I think. They won. They didn't lose a single game at home. Most goals scored, least goals conceded. Shout out, that was the best Spurs we've seen in like the Premier League era. Antonio Conte beat that side. He did.
Yeah.
In one year.
And people don't actually, like this goldfish memory thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
That Spurs team was amazing. That midfield.
Dele Alli, Christian Eriksen, Harry
Wanyama.
Kane, Son, Wanyama,
Dembele.
Alderweireld,
Vertonghen. Dude, come on.
He will change the Spurs side. This Spurs side.
He already has, because if you look at the Spurs side, he inherited a team that was in chaos, in a chaotic state.
Look what he did in January. He
Yeah.
signed Kulusevski, which is, I think, the best January Premier League signing, if not one of the best. Let me rather say that.
Personally, I know I'm being biased, but I do think that the best buy is Luis Diaz.
Okay, I don't think so.
In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? My unqualified opinion.
See what he did.
So the Spurs Villa game, evidence of Conte's influence on Spurs. What are your takes on that match?
Son is world class.
And he's heavily underrated.
He is. I feel like if we're making an 11
Of the Prem.
Like the only winger better than Son in the Premier League is Salah. I can say that confidently.
Yeah.
And Son, he's almost just as quick. He can use any.
Wait, are we talking about currently?
Left foot, right
We're talking about currently.
Not only based on currently, but like how many seasons has Son?
I don't know, because like if we're saying like in general, I don't know if I think Son is better than Sadio Mane. Like I don't know.
Let's say currently this season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Currently, I think Son is the best left winger in the Prem. That's my opinion. And the thing is, he's not necessarily a left winger. He's a utility man. He's a utility forward. Son is very dangerous. He's the Asian Mane, to be honest.
Who can use both feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all credits to him. With the beautiful hat trick. He's my man of the match. You had Harry Kane
with 3 assists.
Yeah.
Harry Kane is also really underrated. Underrated.
Nah.
Wait. He's not an underrated
he's
striker.
He's rated.
He's not an underrated striker. He's an underrated playmaker.
Okay, I'll agree to that. Like, okay, Harry Kane has won me over as a fan. For years and years, I've been an adamant Harry Kane hater because I felt he was overrated.
I still think he's better than Benzema, but that's a conversation for another day.
Ooh, that's ridiculous. That's
That's
ridiculous.
a
You know why I say that?
That's a really, really very hot take
That's
right there.
ridiculous, bro. I don't know. We'll talk about that another day, man. I might even need a dragon to actually get some energy to have that discussion. What is your game?
Highlight of the game. I would say the Son's hat-trick goal, because the goal that made it the hat-trick, because that whole it was all linked up between Kane, Kulusevski, and Son. They were passing it between each other. I was thinking like, wow, can they do it? Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it? They did it. Then I'm like, this front three is one of.
How do I say his name?
Kulusevski,
dude.
I didn't really rate him that much until I found out that we are the same age. Then I'm like, shit, This
Wow.
guy is young.
Wow.
You know, and he's doing things like this. Imagine him like 3 years down the line.
Oh yeah, true. But hey, the same thing about Dele Alli. Anyway, so what does this mean for Spurs in the top 4 race? Are they seemingly more likely to make top 4 over Arsenal?
That's a really tough one. Spurs just look so good. The attack is so fluid. With
The run of games, I think.
I'm not sure how the run of games are going.
Spurs' run of games is significantly easier. Like amongst the 3 top 4 contenders, I feel like I should just say 2 at this point. Sorry, United fans, but they have the hardest schedule. They were supposed to win this game because Arsenal still have to face Spurs and United. So
and they're playing Everton, a team
they?
that's they're playing Everton on the final day,
team that's fighting for their lives. So
which are dangerous.
So right now it's like Arsenal is basically the Liverpool of their respective races. So my next question is that with the level of football that we're seeing from Spurs, if Daniel Levy uncharacteristically gives Conte money and Conte decides to stay, Kane decides to stay, no one worth staying leaves, and they add on, how far will they be from Liverpool and City in terms of competing for the title?
I feel like they will be what Chelsea are right now. The team that isn't realistically competing,
but is in the conversation.
They're in the conversation, but they're better than the rest, but they're not good enough than Man City.
What do you think it would take for Spurs to actually be considered title contenders?
They need Harry Kane to stay. I'd say signings. That's mainly it. I think they need to sign four top quality players. They don't even have to be like high profile, and just increase the depth, because we've seen that Spurs side when Kane gets broken. When Kane gets broken, Son also doesn't know what to do. You know, he doesn't have his best friend holding his hand anymore, dude.
And we've all seen Son cry a little bit too much.
So I think if they actually sign a replacement for Kane, or not a replacement, what do you call it?
The transitional or a successor.
A successor. Yeah. That's the one for Kane. Then
we might as well close it off. Once again, it's been an exciting match week of football. Just want to thank you guys for giving us the time of your day to actually watch Unqualified Sports, where we give our unqualified and somewhat unwanted opinions.
Shout out!